All right. Hope y'all are ready. I'm ready. Kind of. I don't know, man. So far, the runs for Serenade have not really been going super great, one could say. One such as myself, in fact. Although, maybe, depending on whatever I happen to get for a legendary item, which is not good enough. I mean, look, I like the... I do not hate the... Capitalize on the thing. I don't hate the magnetic grenade. I just don't think it's going to be exactly what I'm looking for, at least as of just yet. Okay. Man, though, certainly the giant killer will help to deal with some of the issues related to not being able to kill elites and bosses very quickly. I think I'm going to try and stick with it for the future runs, and also clear my throat one more time because oh god, that was terrible. Anyway, good old throat clearing action, which I did not put on stream. Look, eventually one of these days I'm going to get into the VTuber Sneezes Twitter account. I'll figure out something to have some sort of avatar. But coughing on stream, I think, is quite unbecoming of myself, right? Right? Well, anyway, I'm not going to mess around with that, like I was saying, right there. But, oh my god, does everything have to have a Protecto around here? Because it's being quite obnoxious. Alright, well, that's, again, not very good in terms of not taking a whole lot of damage. But, I mean, what can I say? Two? No, I was going for the 2. Whatever, now get him. There. And nothing even all that good. Oh my god. I hate having hitting a lot of stuff here, regardless. You make a lot of weird noises on stream. What's a few more? I don't know. I feel like literally sneezing or coughing on stream is far too much, though. Even in terms of making weird noises. I only remember ever editing out one sneeze from any series I've done, and that was when I was in the chimney canopy of Rain World. So if you were ever wondering, hey, when would that have come up? But you know, yeah, it wasn't actually there. So anyway. If you can make your sneezes cute, you have a gold mine. Would that be a gold mine? Now, I want you to honestly tell me that that would be, quote-unquote, a gold mine. Because I don't believe you, basically. How did you manage that? Manage what? I don't know. There's a gold mine for everything. Yeah, then why do I need to do it for sneezes? Why can't I just do it for anything else? It's not sneezes. That's how VTubers get Sims. That's how, I was just saying that it's like I'll get on the VTuber Sneezes Twitter account one of these days. I just got to figure out how to like get an avatar up at the same time that I'm sneezing. Look, it'll happen. Trust me. Anyway, whoa! I just started the stream. It hasn't been going on for an hour. Don't worry about it. Like, I don't think it could go on for an hour, considering that... wow. I managed to get through that actually pretty well. Cool. Now then. There. It says an hour and 3 minutes? No, it should only be like 4 minutes. I've been live for 4 minutes. Unless Twitch is going all wacky crazy once again. Which it tends to. Fairly often, let's be honest here. There we are. Not too bad when you have the giant killer as sort of a secondary buffing up thing. No, I don't hate it at all. Anyway, you throw away your dignity so willing? What dignity do I have? Answer me that. This is a trick question because I don't. Now, what would be good for... Well, I'd like a shield, really. Although I might want to save up for foodstuffs if, you know. Have your grabby feet as a gold mine? I don't. You can't see my grabby feet, and nobody asked for that before I stopped allowing you to ask for very small pictures of my body. Y'all were too focused on the face. The face isn't the gold mine. It's that grabby feet, baby. I don't want a frontline shield, though. I want something better than that. I want, like, blood shield. Blood shield is what I want. Send feet pics. Too bad. You should have used your 50,000 channel points for that. Like, I'm just saying, you had your chance. Like, and you squandered it. I gave you so many chances. You could have gotten feet. You could have gotten armpits. The most sexual part of the body. You could have gotten, like, anything that wasn't explicitly against, you know, TOS and all that. Oh, nice. Which, I don't know, maybe feet are. That could actually be, that might be a thing. I'm going to delete this VOD again, like the last one, where, you know, I can't actually have a VOD up on the internet that is a frank and open discussion about sex and sexuality with Doctor Inferno Firebird, a prestige podcast by Doctor Inferno Firebird. Oh, no. Why does it always keep happening to me like this? I'm just going to use it right now. I actually got a pretty good amount of money, so should be able to afford a potion charge soon enough. Yeah, especially if I don't manage. And I didn't. Nah, well. I would listen to that podcast. Too bad. It's already been deleted. Most unqualified man to talk about this subject on the planet. So it was a very strange time in channel history yesterday. PhD in sex. That's right, everybody. It's me, Dr. Sex, here to tell you about sex. What do y'all want to know today? Trick question, you're not going to know anything. Using the YouTube voice? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sex Podcast with Doctor Inferno Firebird. Here I am using my YouTube voice right now. Well, this is basically where I want to go, so. That's good. I still don't know what the YouTube voice is. You tell me that it's a thing, I don't believe you. Then. The second I tune in, you're talking about feet and sex with you. I didn't say sex with me. I said sex and sexuality. We can talk about, you know, it's like, well, okay, I'm basically just pitching savage love right now, aren't I? Yeah, whatever. Oh, wait, you're right. We got to start off like the actual episode now. I forgot. Yeah, it's just the prison depths. Right. It's bootleg Markiplier. I don't know what that guy sounds like. Watch your own streams long enough. You don't think I watch my own videos? I got to make sure that I don't, like, you know, that it's, like, good enough to actually post up. All right. No, the VOD's not ruined. We're about to go back into YouTube mode. So, you know, pull up your pants, everybody. Now, okay. Let's start this up. And starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, that was an embarrassing death, and also subsequent 5 deaths. I'm starting to think that Serenade might not be the best weapon. I mean, maybe just a hunch here. Although, now that I got the Giant Killer, at least the major issue of going up against, like, too many elites at once might be solved. Or maybe not. I've already used the potion charge, and I decided to go with the old... I died again. Never mind. Anyway, I guess we're going... Okay, back to sex and sexuality. Good going. Well, I threw the bomb, but it wasn't fast enough. I was fast, but I wasn't fast enough. Now I'm dead. Anyway. Serenade's good, but you're not. Yeah, well, you tell me how I should be using Serenade then. Because I don't see you with your dead cells sexpert knowledge about sex and dead cells. All right, there we are. And there we go. Now then. Well, anyway, what are we talking about here? You should be using him to slap your enemies so that WY he doesn't leave. WY? What? Anyway, permission to backseat. Yeah, start backseat. I was trying to give you guys permission last time, but instead it didn't really get too much of anything in terms of like good advice. So now's your chance. Day 2, baby, with the old talking sword man. Here he is, talking, being a sword man. Serenade is tricky to use effectively. I don't know, man. I feel like doesn't really have the DPS to justify the wacky nonsense that you have to use with it. Okay. Now then. This is not a bad weapon either, though, to try and get like most DPS out of it, especially with Blood Shield. And I'm gonna eventually just go for the open wounds. Open wounds is always a very good combination with this. I mean, I was still expecting to largely get DPS out of, using Serenade himself, but I still do not think that's going to actually happen. You have to be the one to land a killing blow with him in hand in order to reset the timer. No, they changed it so now it's just if you get a critical at any point in time, it resets the timer. For example, you can see that right there, as it went from 24 all the way back up to 29 just by getting that critical there. Hey. Well, I do have a big med kit here, so. And there we are. Anyway, 3 crits is usually enough to chunk them down. I mean, it's regular enemies, but like elites and bosses, not nearly enough. Usually go for smacking enemy 3 times in the melee. I mean, I think that like for the most part, it's been against regular enemies, Serenade has been just fine, but like against bosses and stuff, it definitely has not been. A critical with him. Basically, all you got to do is make sure that you actually capitalize on one of the marks, and it resets the timer. Which is why I have not actually had a point in time that I've lost him as of just yet. I've been keeping him throughout the entire run that I've been using him. Katana ain't bad. I still would like to have the Giant Killer again. I think that's a good combination of weaponry. Ah, well. Ha! Watch time. You know I don't have Nightbot or whatever enabled. Whatever it is, I don't actually remember. If you could crit with anything? No. I mean, it's just like... I'm trying to actually use the weapon in the way that it's intended. I'm not here to have just flying sword buddy. We've already seen, like, a Great Owl of War, after all. And there we are. Anyway, allow your mods to set up the bots. No, I refuse. Can it be wielded while you have a two-handed weapon? Yes. I was wielding it, using it with the lantern before. Has been, it works. Serenade been fixed? It has been fixed. It does not reset cooldowns and eat weapons, as far as I know. Seems like it is perfectly functional at this point in time. Oh wait, I did get the 30 kills. Cool. Hello, your average flight. How are you doing today? Me? I'm doing just fine. It's a nice windy, sunny, kinda slightly warmish day. Well, warmish coming out of the very coldness of earlier. Yeah, you know. I was gonna be like using with a shotgun crossbow. I mean, I don't think there's any crossbows that scale with brutality though. Because otherwise I would. Yeah, why not? But I guess if I get something lucky for a colorless weapon or a legendary, perhaps. But that's, you know, entirely dependent on whatever sort of luck you have over the course of the run, as always. Sure. Entirely pointless, but whatever. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using the Seda Stiletto. I'm still hoping to get something a little bit better than that, but I mean, we'll see. So I'm not taking open wounds just yet, or, you know, focusing on getting like a lot of bleed or poison or whatever. Well, then deploy an attack with your main hand. I mean, I am doing that, clearly. What I've been doing is I've been trying to get like marks on the enemy and then going in with the main hand and everything, or like using it as a way to run away before, but, you know, and also still get a decent amount of damage. But it is just not working. I don't hate that, but I really don't need another upgrade for that. I would rather have an upgraded Serenade if I could, if you want to give it to me. Poison would be nice, but it's not going to happen. Does the timer not go down when he's in your main hand? Yeah, that's how it works. Which is why I have him in main hand while I'm not really doing too much of anything. Yeah, come on. Because you can just switch back and forth quite a bit. They changed him up a lot, and he's still not very good. The DPS just is not there, is the problem. Also, I am glad that I waited until they changed him up. I mean, yeah, let me see just real quick here. Yeah, as you can see. Or I could instead do that. But again, it's just like I don't have the whole ability to, you know, just have that scale with my actual stats. So not really too much like that. Anyway, yeah, it's like DPS is very much not there. Yeah, but I mean, it's like I'm trying to still do the run, but yeah. I mean, if I do happen to get like a good two-handed weapon for that sort of thing, I think that's a good idea to try and make that work. Also, switch these things around. I want an upgraded version of that. Nah, I still want to go for the giant killer again. I like that combination. I like the idea of that combination. Big DPS against bosses and elites. Although, you know, the katana, not bad. I will take that. I will take a katana. Colorless dual crossbow. We'll see if that even comes up in the run. If there is a good colorless weapon, and I mean, I don't really think Ferryman's Lantern is quite what I'm looking for a good colorless weapon. I do like the Vorpin, but the katana's good. Katana's a nice fast weapon that does good DPS. You can get a Serenade upgrade. I'll get a Serenade upgrade a little bit later. I don't need it just yet. Soon enough, certainly. By the way, were you asking about like what Lobotomy Corporation was on the Death Row to Canada video that I put up recently? Because if you didn't see the Spooky Month version of that, I would highly recommend it. It's a business management SCP game with like a pretty involved story. I quite like it, but it is also a very, very long game. It is incredibly, incredibly long and can be a bit repetitive, but you know, there is like the whole, hey, we've never seen this monster before. What does it do? That I think would make for a pretty fun sort of viewer, you know, shenanigans type of thing. Come on, get with the katana already. There we go. Oh man, oh man. Well, you're going on about how the DPS is low. Well, I mean, I can still get the upgrade, but the thing is, it's just like if you were there for like the last stream, I was getting pretty late into the game, and man, it was just like at best, it was like a normal weapon that, you know, just like using a decent impaler or something. It was not really the same thing. I even had like good synergies, like getting 100% on burning an oiled up target, and it did not feel like it was any better than just, you know, a very basic, like, balance blade or something. Just attack the thing. I cannot believe you are not attacking this thing. There. Anyway. Seems pretty good for the start, but it like, drops off real quick. And, ooh, 2 times damage. I will take that. Probably a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway for cool funzos. Well, the deployed crit is significantly better than the melee. Well, I mean, obviously the critical, it's like, well, that's what you want to get. But even with that, it's really not very good. Unless there's, like, secret arcane knowledge with this weapon that I haven't seen as of just yet. I just think that it is kind of like a largely unimpressive. Especially for, like, the amount of things that you need to do. To actually make it work in the first place. Ah! There. Anyway, continuing on. Now then, still two statues right next to each other. I mean, aside from being somewhat unusual, I don't really think it means anything. Maybe good luck for the run. How about that? I'd be willing to believe. Katana has nice speed. Katana's just a nice weapon overall. Good DPS. Nice, fast attack speed. It's like it's critical for taking out a huge amount of enemies at once. Not going to be like the best in boss fight, but, you know, that's not anything super unusual for a lot of weapons, really. You know, let's just start attacking them right now. Get a couple marks on there. There we are. And nothing else really interesting happening here. Now, just like two more. Oh no, he got the shield on there right at the last second. That's it. Now, can I possibly get like any amount of extra food anywhere in this level right now? Nope, not really looking like it. Well, I do have the YOLO mutation, so I mean, I can also just go for the extra stuff. Really needs more damage. I mean, that's what I would say. It's like I feel like I otherwise have like, you know, the basics of the weapon figured out, but for the weird micromanaging stuff that you need to do, it needs to really just like do a lot more damage. It reminds me of the Nerves of Steel in that way, where it's like when that thing had like decent when you were able to get that thing to work, that could really just chunk down bosses like nothing else. And I think that it's like this weapon could definitely use the same thing. Slightly faster? I mean, I also think that one of the you know, not even so much like slightly faster. What I would say that it would really help to use would be I mean, maybe I'll also say this when we are in the proper YouTube episode portion of it. It would also be nice if instead of whenever, you know, you could use a skill, which is like not when you're climbing up, stuff like that, that you could just, anytime you press the button, you switch back and forth. That sometimes messes me up when I think I took the sword out, but I didn't actually. That's kind of a minor thing. All right, about to go back into the old YouTube mode. It's slowing attack weapon that doesn't do good damage. I mean, I wouldn't really say it's called a slow weapon. It does. I mean, it attacks pretty fast, but you know, yeah. What to do here? Combo has been working out pretty well prior to this point. Open wounds could be all right. Do I have any good synergies with that? No, no, no. I am gonna get rid of the 2x damage. That's just asking for trouble. And then melee could be something. Nah, probably not. Porkapack could also maybe get something from. I'll just take combo. That's been a pretty basic, simple upgrade otherwise. Scheme just didn't. I don't know. Scheme didn't really seem to work all that well when I was using it before. Maybe I just didn't notice. Does kill rhythm work with it? Probably. I don't really see why not. But you know. Okay, let's start this one up again. All right, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Well, that was an embarrassing death, and then an embarrassing subsequent 5 deaths, including one where I started out this stream just coming in here, and then immediately died to the curse once again. I'm starting to think that this weapon might not be all that good. But I have gotten some good suggestions in terms of, like, other potential combinations of stuff to use with this. However, I don't know. I just feel like the big problem with this weapon so far has just been DPS is not there. Which is unfortunate, because I still really like the idea of Serenade and everything, but especially going up against some of the tougher enemies, bosses and the like, it really starts to fall behind. I feel like I should just be using a regular weapon for the most part. Oh, well, let's see. I still think that there's good potential here, and I do really like the concept a lot, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I should almost mix in some of that footage from previous runs, but oh god, has it been... Okay. Has it been a lot of stuff? I think what I'd like to look for right now is, well, 1, a good upgrade, but 2, attempting to get a giant killer. You know, this sort of like fastness of this sword and ability to take out a bunch of regular enemies offsets the issues that you have with that weapon quite well. Sort of a match made in heaven, if you ask me. But we'll see if that even shows up. There's a lot of weapons still unlocked as of right now. Oh, well. Come on, just... No, you know which one you want to hit there. No, okay. Was a little bit too cowardly trying not to get hit, and then nearly did by that slasher. That would have been bad. All right. Yeah, at least, like, especially with combo, though. You can get some pretty decent DPS on it. I don't know. But, no, boy. Speaking of issues with elites, here it comes, baby. Okay. That actually didn't even work all that bad, all things considered. I was a little bit worried there for a second, but hey, a little bit good reflexes saves the day once again. And there we are. Well, it only requires 1 more hit, but this is really the point in time where the DPS starts to fall off compared to other weapons. So, yeah. Alright. Between YouTube mode and Twitch, there's a subtle change in the voice. I hear it now. You speak a bit more clearly and speak up a bit more. While true, I would still say that's not really a YouTube versus Twitch voice thing. I still don't hear it. I mean, it's just like, I don't know if you can really say that, like, giving a presentation in school turns you into a different person or something like that. Well, whatever. As it is, still one of those things that I'm always going to be thinking about every single time I'm doing anything with a video. Add that onto the list. Okay. Do like the katana, but it's like, yeah, having a good version of the... Oh no, this is a bad. This is a bad. Ow, hey. Man. Okay, now come on. Anyway. Oh boy, this is just like all kinds of scary to kind of deal with right now. Okay, now. The elite I would really like to get rid of first off. Ooh, you know, that's also a nice fast weapon. Good potential for getting some extra damage here. Serenade does have extra damage on poisoned enemies, so I guess I'm going to see what I can do with this. You know, sort of combine the... Like, trying to go for as much damage as possible on this weapon, even though I do think that it is largely something that I would rather use as, like, a secondary type of thing to make sure that I am getting good, what would I even call it? Oh, I should have actually kept the katana just in case I wanted to switch back and go for, like, the porcupine. But, you know, it is also, man, so many things occurring right now. That's also a thing that's currently happening. Yeah, bad in groups. Bad in groups. I said it before, I still stick to what I said. Oh boy. Now. There. Okay, I think I'm going to actually have to use a potion charge at this point in time. Get the malaise a little bit off my back and also not die. You know, that other thing that's kind of important for my general safety when it comes to playing Dead Cells. Oh boy, Katana also pierces through multiple enemies? I mean, well, every weapon kind of does, but, you know, it does that as a critical, which is a little bit different. 100% burning oil. Hey, burning and... Yeah, no, this is not a bad Serenade. This is the sort of Serenade that I would take to the end of the game, potentially. I don't know, man. We'll see. For all of the mess that I've been talking, if I get, like, straight up poison... plus, poison plus, like, the good burning synergy on here, it's like, there's good potential, I would like to say. That said... Ah, Jesus Christ, there's still so many enemies here. You can't go through you can't pack up through the wall. That's unfair. What is this no-clip nonsense? Come on, get over here. Ah, I hate it. Would Pork Pack with Snake Fangs teleport you? Good question. Probably not, though. I mean, that seems a little bit silly. Okay, okay. There we go. That said, it's just like, hey. Oh, great, and it activated the cool elite guy, which now I gotta go deal with. He's got cool elite powers, which I'm also not a huge fan of, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Come on, just get that. Yeah. Really long poison that you have on this particular... Okay, really long poison that you have on this particular weapon, so it's just like, you know, there's good potential for any sort of synergy if I'm going to be going the long haul with... Actually, do I want this? Yeah, sure. If I'm going to be going the long haul with the Snake Fangs. I do quite like Snake Fangs, and I was kind of comparing this weapon in particular to Snake Fangs earlier, because that was one that I didn't really trust in too much, but ended up being pretty good by the end. I just... Like, I've done so many runs with Serenade at this point in time. I just feel like it's not going to happen, unfortunately. And there's malaise cleared, at least. That makes me feel better about how this is kind of going. Yeah! You almost got me. Didn't, though. Jesus Christ. Are we really going to do this? It's a shame this weapon is subpar because I love Transistor so much. Hey, I mean, I played Transistor for the channel last year, and I loved it, too. That game's great. Boy, that game is absolutely fantastic, and now that you say that, I see the exact reference that, yeah, let's just do it. Oh, you have to hold it down to pick it up. Probably a good idea. Hey, it'll pay for the potion charge, kind of. Okay. Here, the Serenade, if you would, please. Okay. And now, just like a couple more hits. There we go. Dies immediately. Not yet. Soon. I mean, there's a cursed sword if I really wanted to just end the run right now, because I guess I'm sick of this life and I want to move on to the next one. Oh, let's just go ossuary, keep it nice and simple. The flying sword will at least not kill me when it comes to going up against Thornies, but it's a good thing that I got a bomb right now to kind of you know, help with the issues I'm about to run into. Yeah, Serenade overriding the Curse Sword. Will the Curse Sword still kill you? A good question that I am not going to go experiment around with. Not right now. Although, I would be interested in seeing how that would work. This is not the time. Oh. Hey, look. Dead Cells guy has a whole variety of different bodies to choose from. He does not need to be, like... If he feels that this life is not going very well, he can just go switch into whatever he wants to. Until he escapes the cycle of reincarnation. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. At least not with how I'm playing. Or maybe it will happen soon? Whatever. Anyway. Okay. Just keep switching back and forth. Like I said, I'm going to try and get Serenade doing some of the heavy lifting in terms of attacking. Whatever. Good enough. in terms of dealing with some of the things. You know what I'm trying to say here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Anyway, get a teleport? A cool teleport? I don't get a cool teleport. Anyway, yeah. No. Serenade by itself still doesn't do too much damage, but that's okay. Because I'm making it work regardless. I'm so close. We're all so close to finishing up with this horrible curse. This horrible night to have a curse, etc. That's nothing. But the thing I just said was nothing. But, you know. Cut me some slack. It's a stressful time in Dead Cells land. The island, I guess it would be called, right? I already did upgrade this, yeah, for a pretty good one, so I guess maybe I can go get, like, a bomb. But then again, I also said that I was going to save up for, a potion charge coming up here. You know what, Serenade, you take care of this. Yeah, that's good. I gotta make sure that I don't accidentally run out of, like, the whole cooldown, but that shouldn't happen. I mean, especially because I can just do that. There we go. Still using this as a sword, after all. Oh, come on. That wasn't enough. Although, I want to be sure to be careful when it comes to not accidentally getting that thorny on me and killing me. Because that can happen soon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Okay, okay. At least the curse is gone. I am safe for... now. Probably not for long, though. But that's okay. Yep. Good parry, and there's the Snake Fangs coming into play. In fact, let's start to try to, like, open up with a little bit of ranged weaponry and the Snake Fangs, just to maximize my DPS for right now. You know, you didn't actually hit him. Whatever, it's fine. Hey, a piece of cake. That's what this run has been so far. Oh, no, that's not true at all. Cursed Serenade run. I don't want it to be a Cursed Serenade run. It's just I've gotten particularly quote-unquote lucky with some of the things that I've found so far. You know, for certain definitions, I suppose. Look, if you're going to play this a little bit more cautiously than I am, you're probably going to have a better time, but obviously that's not how I do things. Throw caution to the wind. I think it makes for better videos, as I always say. These little slimelings, especially with the... Oh, legendary item. What are we looking at? Impaler? I don't hate it. I don't hate an Impaler. However, am I going to end up taking it? We'll see on that point. Could go Armo Pack and make life a tad easier. I mean, that's what I was saying when I had that katana earlier. That would be like a pretty good combination. You know, good damage and everything like that. And I could also look for maybe just like throwing more Snake Fangs in there if I make it work. Come on, at least get like a little bit of... yeah, well, I get healing in this area regardless, so it'll happen eventually. What are we looking at? Okay. Okay. I mean, speaking of the Armadillo Pack, let's just throw this in there for right now, and then I will... kind of like make a decision on if I want to use that a little bit later when the time comes. I like that one, though. That guttural noise. Yeah, well, I mean, I always say the Dead Cells is one of the most stressful games you can play around. Still hold to that. For the Bad Deeds C DLC coming out for mobile tomorrow. Wow, really? It's finally. And I've had people asking about that for a while now, and I was wondering if it was ever going to happen. And any tips from Mama Tick? Anything electricity is your best friend. It does so much damage. And I'm especially talking about, of course, the electric whip, which is, well, a fantastic weapon in the first place, but does double extra damage against Mama Tick, especially. So if you're looking for anything that's going to be really good against her, definitely go with that. All right. Although I'm not entirely sure if they got like the same updates for the electric whip there, but still, like, you know, anything else you might find should work out just as well, I would say. Now, what are we looking at here? Because I'm still maybe gunning for I should probably save up for the potion charge, make sure that I keep that and everything. Be a little bit more, Tesla isn't in bad seed. Yeah, no, that was more recent, right? I'm trying to remember exactly when. No. All right. Not too bad as far as a run is going right now. Only one, the Barrels of Fun. Yeah, that was Tesla and the barrel launcher. It's too bad that you still don't have that weapon. I love that weapon. Barrel launch is so good. It has such a high DPS damage. It does so well, especially against the Hand of the King, one of the harder bosses in the game. It's like there's just so many good things to say about it. All right. Just keep comboing everything to death right now. I can't use the barrel launcher, but it's so good. How can you not? How can you say no to that barreled face? Oh, flawless. Interesting, but what I'm looking for is potentially like some two-handed weapons. I did during one of my test runs manage to see Scythe Claws, but you know, Scythe Claws are so intrinsically tied to one another that it's like having only one out didn't really make too much of a difference. But something like one of the... Yeah, get up here. Okay. But having like one of the many crossbows that exist, I think would be a pretty good combo. I didn't see that, but yeah, that was an elite that I just hit. Problems might be arising. Ah, come on! You gotta be kidding me. Well, it looks like we're going to be doing day 3 at this rate. Yeah, I was looking behind me to try and find the the elite Thorny that was going to be coming up, ready to go smack him with a with like the shield or something if possible. I didn't even think to look in front of me because enemies spawn all the time when you have high melees, which you always do. Well, we'll pick it up then from what point? I guess like after I clear out the curse in the 3rd area at this right now. Man, that wasn't even a bad run. It's just once again ending to curses. Like I can't. Why the curses? Why is it always got to be the curses, baby? Anyway, why are all these new weapons so trash? I like a lot of the new weapons. The only thing that's requiring extra streams is the fact that, you know, I keep going for the new content, which is very difficult. But I think most of the stuff, like most recently, like the Tombstone and Axe have been pretty solid, all things considered. Lantern I like, too. That is like some pretty good DPS, and, you know, is actually usable against bosses, unlike other stuff that needs enemies to be killed. The only one that I really don't like is Serenade, unfortunately, which is too bad because it's the coolest of the weapons. It's just, you know what I'm saying. It ain't that great. No, I'm totally like in on the Snake Fangs. I'm totally in on like the Sickles. I think are pretty cool. Also another one that's kind of hard to use though. Good potential for like DPS, and also use like the lacerating aura, which is pretty nice just by itself. Okay. And there we are. It's like there's a lot of good stuff. It's just Serenade just doesn't quite have the DPS for the sort of like weird micromanaging type of stuff that it requires to actually function. Like I said, I compared it to the Nerves of Steel, where it's like the Nerves of Steel, with the exception of, well, now that since they changed up the amount of ammo you get, obviously not nearly as much, but it's like it could actually deal out the DPS that was required to make it worthwhile, despite the fact that you had a very small window, and especially in the middle of a fight, that's kind of a hard ask that it requires to get the proper critical off on it. What if we didn't go through a confirmed for Curse Chest? Yeah, but like Curse Chest is extra DPS and everything. It's like, it's not my fault that the curses are so ridiculously harsh in this game and have been since the very beginning. Like, Probably since like the original alpha for the game, the one that ended at the Stilt Village and everything. I don't know why that's never been anything they changed. It's too much. I was telling you. All right, what do we got here? Good Serenade, baby. Not as good as the last one, obviously, although the one that I just got there wasn't too bad. Oh, although I could maybe go grab one of those. Bleed propagation, always pretty nice. I should take the Armo pack if I possibly can. That's good stuff. Curse out the Band of Valorons. That's why I just restart if I see a single cursed sword. Colon close parentheses. Smile. Is a banned word? Yeah, now it's going to be even more banned. That's right, baby. Why is Amogus a cursed word? I don't know. Wait, what? A cursed word? You can't say it. You can't say two words now. Every time I see the automod kill something, I am going to actually block it. Just for fun. Just to amuse my own self. And you can try and get around it all you want, but I'm not going to let you. You're still trying. I don't know why it's blocked. I don't even know what that could possibly mean in any context, but it is. And that's the world we're living in. Look, don't ask me. Take it up with Jeff Beezy Cheesy, the king and prime CEO of Amazon or whatever. The regent of Amazon. Nothing. And I am going to trust Jeff Cheese Beezy with my life, as I do with my bank account. All right, then. I guess I'm... Well, actually, do I have enough money for that? I might. 'Cause I kind of want to go get that, to be honest. 4,600. I can probably go find something else. Jeff Beezy movie. By the way, the B movie script is blocked. Don't even try to say it. You won't be able to. I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I want that sick new thing. The B movie script. There, I said it. No, you didn't. You gotta post the script itself. The entire thing. And you also, while doing it, have to try and imitate all of the characters. It's not quite enough. I can do it. I can do it. Hey, wait a second. Why is that not blocked? Well, normally it would be blocked. I'm getting this thing, by the way. I don't care what it takes. No cost, too great. Roman tortures himself by playing undead game with weird talking sword and ninja weapon. I wouldn't call it weird undead game. I would call it a pretty normal undead game, really. All bees. Should I just read the B movie script while we're waiting to get back up to the proper part of the run? According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. By the way, that is like an old like example of physics that has been thoroughly disproven and is not even like a real thing anymore. But you know. Yellow, black, yellow, black. Oh wait, no, I should do the radio voice because, you know, if I'm not gonna be in YouTube mode, we gotta put that in here somehow. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Barry, breakfast is ready. Coming. Hang on a second. Barry, Adam. Can you believe this is happening? I can't. I'll pick you up. Looking sharp. Use the stairs. What? This is just nothing. We're kind of out of the entire start of the thing. Can we get the ASMR voice? What is the ASMR voice? You're going to have to explain a little bit more about that. All right. Of course, it didn't quite get there, but that's okay. All right. ASMR Goblin. The ASMR Goblin died. This is like literally canon lore. And the ASMR Goblin was Funbaba, who was reborn in Final Fantasy VI, only to die again due to his need to harass pregnant women, which is apparently also a thing that the ASMR Goblin did. Why not? I don't care. The lore is malleable. You having the mic on the highest sensitivity and speaking really low. Nah. I don't think people would like that. I'm just going to say it right now. Just turn up the gain and vor the mic. I mean, I can vor the mic, certainly. Anyway, what state in America are you from? I am from the Cheese Realm, Wisconsin. If you're wondering. Oh, as much as I would like to take another katana, I really am gunning for the... Well, this has also been a pretty good item, to be fair. Yeah, I'm really gunning for the giant killer if I possibly can. All right. Excuse me, you did that a while ago when you were sick and had a great ASMR voice. When was the last time I've been sick? I have not been sick for quite some time now. Like, I don't, like, you know, the whole, like, pandemic thing has been, at least, there's one silver lining. I have not gotten sick in this time. Yeah. I do hope that people continue doing the whole mask thing even after we kind of start sorting this stuff out. Hey. Did I not actually buy the sinew slicer that I was going to before? Huh. No, I don't know. Anyway, is it really gassy in cheese country? No. Like, I'm not lactose intolerant in any way. I can eat as much cheese as I want, and neither God nor man can stop me. You got sick and got the voice of a great man. What, are you telling me that my regular voice is not the voice of a great man? You know. What if you just build stats for survival and got a legendary serenade? And now that's not going to happen. Besides, you know, with the way the legendaries work now, I would just, I would actually be better to just, you know, build only survival and brutality, which has been kind of what I've been doing lately, really. What a good weapon. But yeah, can you see that it's just like this weapon just by itself about as good as using... What, really? That was kind of silly. This weapon just by itself is about as good as using Serenade and requires significantly less shenanigans to make function. Scariest biome in the game? Cavern, probably. That one has so many things. Oh, great. We're doing it again, everybody. Don't hate it, but I'm not going to take it either. Never been to America, but it feels like there's one homogenous accent. Then you have, like, New York in the South. Oh, well, I mean, you know, that's globalization entirely, really. You know, the whole thing where it's like, hey, we're all... Hey, get out of here, you. We're all kind of speaking with a general Midwest American accent at this point in time. Although that's actually where I'm from, so, you know, it makes more sense for me. Now, then. We got any elites around here? No. Ah, why? I hate this a lot. Okay, that'll work, though. Yeah, it'll work just fine. Anyway. Speak for yourself, Yankee. Hey, what are you talking about? I've been American all my life. I'm an American man. You know, Minnesota has a thicker Canadian accent than Canadians do. I'm from Wisconsin. It's just like, do you hear me talking like I'm from the UP? Like, this is what everybody sounds like, baby. Nah. I'm telling you, it's just the way of the world. Just bringing up the fact. I mean, it's like I'm right next to Minnesota. Minnesota. You heard a guy from North Carolina. I mean, look, I'm not saying that like people have not retained that sort of accent. I'm just saying that in recent years, it has not been nearly as much. I mean, certainly I work with people that do sound like your classic Wisconsin sort of thing. Don't you know? Ah, crap. You know, that sort of thing. I can't do that. That's not how I speak. My mom speaks like that, but, you know, I'm not getting her on the stream. Ooh, that's an easy elite to take care of. Ah, and then it wasn't. Dang. Dag, yo. All right. There we are. Do I have, like, extra damage on poison? No. I don't. All right, I should actually try and use, like, Serenade to a decent extent for right now. No reason not to. How many points from Mom cameo? None. Look, my mom doesn't even watch the streams. Neither my mom nor my dad actually watch the streams. It's just like, what makes you think that they're gonna, like, come on here and do the whole thing? Besides, I have a very directional mic. Not good for two people. Call your mom and put her on the speaker. No. I refuse. Okay. Okay. There we are. Not bad. Time to claim Mom's stream. Okay, fine. Mom's stream. I'll try to get both my parents on. We'll do parent stream. At God, I should make it like even more unlikely than the stuff that I've already created. What should it be? Ooh, maybe what I should do is I should have it be a sub goal on, like, okay, how much would be a good amount, like on Twitch, and we'll do parent stream. 100,000 subs on Twitch. Yeah, that might be a little bit. You know what? Sure, why not? You heard the man. Once I get 100,000 subs on Twitch, 500 subs. I feel like I should at least go for 1,000. That's like, you know, middle. Get back here, Serenade. That's like middle class style of like level of money. That's actually like the amount of money I'm making right now at my actual job amount of money. That's like quit my job and just go full-time streaming amount of money. I think that would be a good one. Come on now. And start hitting them. Do this. Do that. Rex has 100 subs by himself. It's just like that's. Rex is great. Doing that. I love that guy. But it's just like, you know, that also does show you that it's like, it's at least a goal that I do not have to worry about for a very long time. How does a wooden dummy bleed? It's not entirely wood. You see. There's no, I'm going to get 60. I'm just going to get going. All right. 100K subs would be full-time streamer money. I mean, that would be like $3,500 a month, which would be like, yeah, like $40,000 a year, which would be a middle class like wage. So that would be like enough for me to do this full time. Yeah. Ow. Well, someone tried getting to 60 kills anyway. Communities can turn anything around. Yeah, whatever. I mean, that would be a small price to pay to like get that much money. Try and convince my parents to actually come on stream. Sad. I think they would just be happy to know that I was that successful in the stream sphere. They wouldn't really understand what it means to be successful in that, but I hate that it goes through the wall. But that's fine. But yeah, like $40,000 a year is like middle class wages. with the... Wow, that was bad on my part. Why did I do that? I didn't even want to come over here. What am I even doing? Doc, I feel special. I made $50,000 last year. Yeah, well, you should feel special. That's like a not insignificant amount of money. Between my actual job and like this, I make like $40,000 a year. My for real big boy big job. Get good? No, never. It's too much effort. I've already put so much time in this game. It's hard to get good. When I first found Serenade, I loved it right away. I still like the concept, but man, I just feel like it's not quite, you know, not quite there. That's a sad wage. Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, cursed sword. I feel like I probably shouldn't take it. How much does a baseball cut top sirloin steak cost from the grocery store? I don't prepare steaks on my own. I always overcook them and they taste bad. Next question. Was gonna fall off there and kill me, eh? Okay, and there's that, and there's that, and there's that. This is a good combination for also the getting criticals off of the claws right now, because I can stack up a lot of poison. There we go. Oh man, oh man. I just started making steaks. Today's was my first one. Trying more low carb. I feel like, you know, gimmicky. For me, I don't know. I never really got into like doing any sort of gimmicky diets. Maybe I should though. Probably would be easier to do. There we are. There's at least one curse done. All I gotta do is make sure that I don't die to this fool. Come on. Ah, great. Now I gotta deal with more dancers. There we are. And then... there. Okay. Now then. Is the Alchemic Carbine still brutality scaling? No, they changed that. It's no longer brutality scaling, so no more fun, wacky, fun times when it comes to damage over time. I mean, it's also been a while just in general since the Hokuto's bow has also been brutality scaling, so, you know. Not quite gonna make that work. Okay. There we are. And there we go. I'm gonna get down here so that I can start going the full combo, baby. Only the fullest of combos. Come on, get up here. Anybody else want to come up real quick? Willing to make this work here. Unfortunately. And that should do that. Not great, but I'm alive. Alright, let's see what else is going on real quick, though. Oh, you're making me hungry now? Well, Bomber is kind of endangered. Not really. I mean, not on 5-cell mode, where they just appear literally in every single area possible. It's kind of annoying in that way. Come on. Oh, come on. Like, you gotta be kidding me here. There was nothing I could do to make that actually, like, to get away from that sort of thing. And what is this now? Ice Bow. I'm restarting this run. Not even worth it. Ah. Terrible. Now at this rate, though, it's just like when I'm gonna go for like 2 hours, and then I'm gonna call it a stream, and we'll reconvene here tomorrow. Hopefully, finally getting a decent run going with this, but I got my doubts as it's been going so far. Man, Serenade is really one that's just going to take, like, probably the entire week of doing daily streams just to actually get one that gets the final boss, isn't it? Ah, well, I guess we're going to have to see then. I'll be here to try, certainly. Finally cross this one off the list of ones to do. Don't go to the prison depths. Yeah, but I need the stats, though. Like, I don't think you understand how much I need those stats. Can't just not have those stats. What was the last one? I don't know. There's so many. There's so many, like, good choices, potentially. And not even because, like, the weapon was bad or anything, but just often because I'm very particular about making the videos, you know? What do you got now? Well, to be fair, it's just like quite a few of the issues that have been coming up have been due to, you know, curses. Oh yeah, Cocoon took a while. That's true. Nothing good yet for items. Right. Now, come on. There. Oh, man, oh, man. I'd recommend the sewers. Why would the sewers be better than going into the prison depths? That does not... I would say that that's, like, not really going to be any easier. That would be, pretty rough ask. Come on, give me something good here. I guess, like, pyrotechnics wouldn't be terrible, but not really gonna go. Go a different route. Go to the corrupted prison. No! Like, what would in what sort of universe would the corrupted prison be preferable to the prison depths? Like, what sort of wacky, alternate, you know, everybody has a goatee universe are you currently living in right now? I don't know if I ever want to go there. If such things have turned around to an extent where that would be the preferable alternative. Some sort of nightmare escape from which there is no reprieve, I would guess. Maybe it's one of those, like, reverse areas, you know, kind of like how you do the Shakespearean thing where pain is pleasure and pleasure is pain. And it's like, yes, the worse it is, the better it is. It's opposite day every day in whoever said that world. Anyway, I hope that answers your question as to why I'm not going to be going into the sewers. Bad bye, Doc Man. I'm going to go into the prison sewers now. Toxic miasma are easier than anything in the prison depths. Get back on your, like, opposite facing reverse clock carriage or whatever and go back to your home dimension. No, I don't. I want you to stay in the stream. I'm just saying you're wrong. Now then. Let's continue here. Can the Shakespeare voice... That was the Shakespeare voice? No. No, no, no. No, I don't want that to be called the Shakespeare voice. That was more like the Batman villain voice. It's me, the opposite man. What to take? I mean, I suppose open wounds is always a pretty good choice with that, but I'm just going to keep rolling on with survival type of stuff. I'm talking about backwards. Imagine some guy with a brain as a head and a drill as a hand, and some guy talking sword decides to ruthlessly murder you while talking about backwards clocks. Yeah, I mean, it is true. You got to remember that, hey, it's the original outfit. You got to remember that canonically I am currently, like, voicing the thoughts of the main character as he is running through the island and everything like that, referring to some sort of chat that doesn't actually exist, or at least is not confirmed to exist. Can't really say one way or another. The cannon is a fickle mistress in that way. There we are. All right. I think I got to do it like this. Okay. Much better. Do I have any tattoos? I mean, I always say that it's just like, yeah. I was stabbed with a colored pencil once. I don't know if that counts, though. Probably not. Yeah, but yeah, that's the only tattoo that I have. Got a lot of moles. Does that also count? Ah, dang it. Dang, yo. And then, of course, it's like I just stood there because I'm just like, why did I not roll behind him? Anyway, what identifying marks do you have? Well, I mean, you kind of have seen a lot of them. Imagine you with some sick face tats. No, I can't. I can't mar the moneymaker like that. If I was going to get any tats that would be elsewhere on the body. The secret parts of the body that none can know about. At least not until we're married. Although I did show you my teeth, so I guess we are married, chat. I don't know if you remember that. That's how it works. Oh, come on now. At least I have, like, some form of poison from this at least. Do you want any tattoos? Nah. I don't know what I would even get if I were to get a tattoo. All right, all right. Let's do it, I suppose. And, all right, this is going to be kind of rough, isn't it? At least for right now. Yeah, that'll work. There. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. No, not too bad at all. The Dead Cells YOLO heart. That's just an anatomical heart with blue veins for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, aside from the blue veins, though, it's just like, you know. It's just an anatomical heart. Get a clock, it's a tattoo. A backwards clock to remember my alternate universe, weirdo chat members. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. Backwards clock tattoo to represent whenever I talk about clocks, my eyes turning into clocks that start like rapidly spinning backwards. Which is what happens every time. I mean, and then I usually say something along the lines of, "Oh, it'll all find out in time." And then the eyes turn into clocks, which start rapidly spinning backwards. Try it. It works for everybody. Okay. Get cheese curds to remind yourself of use cheese. What? Why is that a new character? the alternate universe reverse time character? I don't even in the counterclockwise direction. I would thank you to remind yourself that it is anti-clockwise. Bloodborne has taught us anything. All equally strange ways of saying that. Counter and anti, but just weird that there are multiple ways of saying that in the first place. There we are. Oh, get a tattoo of cheese curds to remind yourself of us cheese curds. That makes a little bit more sense. Like, you're quickly going into like why do you call it an oven when you oven the cold food and out hot eat the food territory otherwise? Okay, and done. But nope. Yes, no. Almost killed the singular enemy. Oh, all right. There. Now then. This has still been an annoying amount of enemies to be fighting, but I think I've been doing better against them, all things considered. Kind of. Kind of? Still got to go get, like, 2 more areas from this point and also 2 more curse chests. And that's just the start of it. Like, there's even more than that that's going to be coming up. I hate it. And that's Dead Cells, baby, or for better or for worse. I don't know. It's like I survived the whole curse, getting like a cursed gem and everything just to die there. Quite embarrassing. What do you got? Nothing. That was a good parry, at least. Very weird that I had to do it like that, but there's still a chance I'm going to be able to get the 60 kills. At what point do you Serenade when we get back to the actual run? This is what I was talking about, though, where it's just like, to be honest, more often than not, it's like I'd just rather have a different weapon than Serenade. Like, Serenade, it's like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just like, it doesn't work out better than a normal weapon that doesn't require this much weird setup to knock down the dominoes and all that. Serenade is bad. Yeah, kinda. That was close. I think I'm going to be able to hit the... Actually, first off, I'm going to go see what that is. Biters are better than Serenade. Okay. Let's not say anything that we're going to regret. But it's like, yeah, it's just needs more damage, baby. Mushroom Boy is better. Well, yeah, Mushroom Boy is just better. Mushroom Boy's great. I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm going to wholeheartedly agree with you. It's a good reason why I take that in. All right. I'm going to get away from this guy. Now then. It's a good reason why I use that. Why I use Mushroom Boy so much in a lot of different runs. After all. All right. Oh, I don't like that. How close am I? 57? I can do this. I can do this, man. 59. Oh, baby, we're done. There we go. Well, we're not done, but I did get the 60 kills. So that's cool. Please jump into the toxic cloud that I'm putting down. Good enough. And there we go. Now then. If you take Mushroom Boy, you have to skip the Mama Tick fight? What? Skipping bosses? Oh, no. I couldn't possibly do that. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that rule. I really hate Serenade. I wish it did more damage, and activating his ability did something cool, like sticking into and bleeding down an enemy. Yeah, something a little bit more interesting. Like, you know, no. It's not that it's more interesting. It's already a very interesting weapon, but something that would make it a lot more justifiable to use, I think, is what I would like to see. Don't think that, you know, can't use Serenade as passive? I mean, I can, but it goes away after 30 seconds. And then I gotta wait another 30 seconds before I can summon him again. It's a very minimal amount of damage if you're not actually going for the critical, too, so it's almost not even worth taking it out. It's just another thing to think about that's going to bother me as I'm going through it. And obviously, this is like super minor gripes. Like extreme minor gripes. But, you know, vampirism would be good. Yeah, I probably would, but, you know, it's also hard to use, especially since I don't really have, like, an overwhelming amount of stats to really rally up health yet. I actually probably could use that. Nah. Wouldn't really necessarily say it's any better than, you know, stuff I've been using. No. Didn't really care too much about, me throwing that bomb, apparently. There we are. That was... I thought I saw an enemy spawn in there. Apparently it was a, scorpion that was doing that. Makes sense. Now then, 4 left. Should be able to make this work. It does virtually no damage if I don't have the critical. Yeah. Well, at least the whole, like, rolling here is working out pretty well in terms of poisoning up enemies to make this a little bit easier on myself. Now that, though, I don't like. It worked, though. All right. Anyway. See everyone for day 3 of Serenade. At this rate, yes. I'll see you for day 3, baby. Give it up for day 3. Got cowbell noises. Not again. Not again. What the hell is that? God damn it. Oh, how many times is that going to happen over the course of this run? That was twice. Like, come on. And you could also see that I threw the bomb there too, but yeah, didn't actually do the thing. Oh man. All right, been live for about an hour and a half. I guess I'm gonna give it like one more real attempt, then we're gonna be back here for day 3. Everybody, give it up, etc. I said it before. You know the drill. Oh man, how come there were 2 there? Is the real question. That's the absurdity, the true absurdities of life that I like to point out in my one-man show. Excellent. Good start. Walk downstairs and you're already dead again? Yeah, died to an automaton killing me when I had no health once again. Once again! It happens all the time, baby. You know what? I'm going to restart this run. I'm not going to take that. Put it in a YouTube video so people online can laugh at you. Why would I want that? What sort of madman do you take me for? Put Serenade in your backpack and use other weapons at the same point? You can't put skills in your backpack. And this is like, you know, you can't drop the main hand version of Serenade. That one's just not possible. All right. Now then, keep going on with this. Good start already. Well, that's at least good. Well. How what? It does not have nearly as much range as I want it to, does it? Well, use a Swift Sword. Seems like it would be a good match. I don't know. I'm still thinking the best match for it, probably utilizing the Giant Killer. Because, like, that helps out with, like, the elites and everything that you can see. I generally start to, like, lose the whole, come on. I generally start really losing it when I go up against elites or bosses. And then, you know, it's just like it's a nice fast weapon to buff out slow weapons. Works well against, like, regular old enemies, not ones that are non-threatening in that way. A Frantic Sword would also probably be helpful, but that's just because, you know, I'm playing badly, so 50% health is good. I'll have that a little bit later. The big old beat. Can't be beat. Just gonna sell that for cool monetary value gains. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. See you tomorrow for day 3. Look, I'm gonna try one more time. Maybe we'll have the most baller cool run that we've ever seen before. The sort of run that makes you go, damn, that run was fresh. But I'm not gonna make any promises because, you know, just like has been going great. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here. It hasn't been the best day for Dead Cells, man. Mostly due to automatons. The Revenge of Nier Automaton. Can you play Noita if you fail this run? I mean, I could. Yeah, sure. I've still been getting into Noita and everything. Still got a lot of stuff to accomplish in that game if I so choose to. And we'll try to go do like an actual little YouTube video just to remind people that I'm still alive. I'm just working on Serenade runs right now. I can even name it like the Noita run to make up for the fact that I've been working on Serenade for 5 days in a row now. Why? Remember, I have been doing stuff off screen too. It hasn't just been the stuff you've been seeing in the stream. But another vodka life. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that one. Maybe. Obviously, I am actually out of vodka at this point in time, so I can't just like go get that's right. The Kirkland brand vodka is in fact gone. 2 liters. It only took 3.5 months. But I did have one very big stiff drink. And as you know, when I have a stiff drink, it's a very, very stiff drink with a lot of alcohol in it. So, currently out of it. But, this is going to be not great. You can pass your head between the door and the siding with the spider rune. You can roll past the thing. What? Anyway. Like, I mean, I think although it's just like, I don't know if I really want to go like do full on. Like, the New Year's thing was a special thing, you know? It's like, I don't know if I want to go full on New Year's again. And if I break out the Kirkland brand 2-liter of vodka, it's like, I'll probably go full on New Year's, because I'm a man who has no restraints, apparently. And does not know his limits, and does not care to know his limits. No! No! I'm unfettered in that way, baby. Hey, Super Mario mode. 15 minutes ago, you were speaking about having family streams, but who needs a family when you have chat? Yeah, no, you're my real family. Which is sad. That's not true at all. I have a real family. Everybody shut up. In the prison depths, the roll thing, I don't... Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah, you could... I guess you could probably roll through that. Yeah, if you didn't manage to get, like, the door stuck in the way you're talking about. But the way I've seen that before, where it's like you can, like, stuckify the door, you can usually just walk through the door even if it is closed. You know. Yeah. Chad, it's cheese curds. I love you, dog. I love you, too. I love you, too, son. Here, come here and give me a hug. That was me hugging the microphone. Anyway. I hope y'all enjoyed. I don't know if it even came through at all. But there we go. Alright, what do we got here? Just hug and deep throat the mic. I didn't deep throat anything. That was earlier. There. And there. Anyway, do I care about Shrapnel Axes? I guess I can give a little another chance to old Shrappy. Shrappy Shrappo. What? Why? Salty Azteca, why do you always come in at the worst times here? I guess actually the worst time would probably be when we were talking about the open and honest discussion about sex and sexuality. The prestige podcast that I was doing yesterday. But this is also like not a great point when I'm hugging chat. I love you, chat. I love you. Anyway, I don't know, man. I don't really think those two things are entirely exclusive. I would say that the most chaste are also the biggest freaks of the industry. Right? Right. Right? Come on, where is it? Ah, it's you, of course. Oh, right. I was just talking about Salty Azteca coming in at bad times, and now we're talking about this. Yeah, well, what am I going to say right now? Once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. Straight Gangsta Mac. Sometimes it get ridiculous. Okay, no, I can't just keep quoting the Humpty Dance every single time we're playing Dead Cells. Don't get me wrong, I want to, but we can't. What are you doing today? I'm trying extremely desperately to do a Serenade run, but it has just not been working. It's been, you know. I'm a mega freak. One could say that I'm a super freak. I'm super freaky. Ow. Giant Killer, get it. I need 10,000 gold for that. When I get that point, happily. But, you know, I got to get to that point first. Serenade, do it. Do it. Do the thing. Just, like, start slashing, baby. It's your time to shine. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm trying. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be successful, though. It's been a lot of automatons killing me whenever I get cursed as of late, which has happened twice, which might not seem like a lot, but in a single like session run type of thing, I think it's quite a bit. There we are. Anyway, are you saying that you're a freak in bed? I mean, I suppose we'll never know now, will we? Maybe. There we are. And stop trying to turn to... Everybody stop trying to turn into elites. Like, give me a second here. Doc say, no, I'm not going to say something if I don't know what it means. I'm just asking for trouble. And also to say something wildly offensive. Wildly offensive. Alright, anyway. Get back to utilizing Serenade a little bit more. Kind of been avoiding taking him out because he is a little bit difficult to use, but, you know, the Shrapnel Axe is not really doing me any favors, so whatever. Alright, alright. By the way, if you didn't understand why I was talking about the Humpty Dance earlier, Freaks of the Industry is never mind. Digital underground thing, but that's not, you know. Favorite style of popcorn, salt and peanut butter? I mean, you know, I've said this before, but it's like peanut butter should only ever have some salt in it. A lot of people like put sugar in it or whatever, and I don't like that. Like a lot of the commercially available type of peanut butters are of that sort. I don't like it. I don't like that people do that. They try to foist their beliefs on me regarding that peanut butter should be a sweet food. Shouldn't. Be a savory food that you can pair with sweet things. Anyway, you know some bad word from Quebec? Yeah, it's some. I mean, you could say like a... what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like tabernacle or something. Tabarnak? How do you say it? Ah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, I've watched a lot of French-Canadian streamers and video makers. I've been a fan from Raucow since he was doing Extreme Variety Pack back in 2008. So you'd think I would know a little bit more, but yeah. Ah. Recently watching him play through the tribute hack that people made for him back in 2010. That's been a lot of fun. You know, just giving shout-outs, I suppose. You know, while I'm giving shout-outs, another thing. If you have not checked it out yet, take a look at Everhood. Just because, I don't know, I don't know if I'm going to play that game myself. Probably not. But I do really like its style. So yeah, if you ever, if you are in the mood for a new game and don't know about it already, check out Everhood. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. I don't know. I feel like that game could use a little bit of visibility. All right, come on. There we are. It's a rhythm-based RPG. Just random musings about other videos I've been watching recently. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, I'm very close to getting the 10K. Yeah. Should probably at least go for that if I possibly can. I'm so close. The Canucks are a good hockey team. Isn't Quebec more like rivals with the Maple Leafs? You know, a little bit closer. I'm trying to figure... I don't know anything about hockey. Let's be honest here. Didn't even do it at all. Okay. I'm alive and not too alive, though. They all hate each other. Well, yeah, I know it's a sports team. That's normal. But, you know, specifically. Yeah, specifically. Like, that's the bigger rivalry. There we go. Have you played Metal Unit? I have not. I'm actually not even entirely sure what that is. Never heard of it is what I'm trying to say. Well, I'm not doing that one again. What are we? We're currently at 130. We're going to try and go for it. I'm not going to lose the heart in the second area. That's all terrible. Terrible. Seinfeld bit about cheering for uniforms. I don't even remember that one. Not coming up in my mind at all. Bloody katana. Brewed with the blood of my enemies. I'll take it. Roguelite, all about weapons you find from what I played so far. I mean, well, that's usually a lot of roguelites and roguelikes. Although I suppose actually not entirely. More often they take like the stance of something more akin to like your Binding of Isaac type of thing. Item collection ones. So I guess it would be... Yeah, maybe it's not as common as I'm thinking. I'm just thinking of, like, you know, old school roguelikes. Yeah, not quite the same thing. Not everything is like Dead Cells and, like, you know, Dungreed and stuff like that. Build-based ones rather than collection-based ones. Not too far into it, but each weapon you have can be mastered. The thing is that is a very common rogue-like thing, which is why I'm like confusing myself right now. It's like, yeah, you know, it's RPGs. You master skills in the same way that you would any other RPG, really. I mean, levels of that. It's all going so very bad. I'm gonna restart this one again. Well, actually, no, I could have probably so I can't describe it better. I might check it out. That and Magicite, as of recent, I've gotten a few suggestions for. I can see if there's maybe worth giving it a look. Oh, at this point in time, though, it's just like I think I'm getting to the point where I'm getting tilted and just gotta go step back from the video game. Come back for day 3. Doc, why are you bad? Okay, that's it. We're done with Dead Cells, everybody. We can all blame Kazdon right now. That's the reason why I'm quitting. Man, there. Now we don't have to look at me be bad. Now I'm going to go play Noita. Just a little bit. No, we're not done yet. I still want to do a little bit of Noita. Why not? Because I just feel like it. Ooh, new thing. Let me go, let me change the... change the category and everything. Okay. Start that up. Well, the Serenade runs have been a bust. Let's play some Noita. I've been doing this an awful lot lately. Why not? Look, I'm going back in like day 3 soon enough. Don't worry. I'll get somewhere with that weapon eventually. It's just been kind of rough up until that point. And yes, when I put this on YouTube, it is going to be called like Noita while I'm trying to do the Serenade run. Just so everybody is very clear about what the current status of Dead Cells is. Anyway, okay, so this is the beta version. Never really played too much in like the beta stuff because, you know, I preferred like the stable things, but there's so much more content that you get in this. I've been watching a little bit of Fury Forge stuff on it lately, and I mean, I got it. I got like the urge to come back and kind of mess around with this again. Stuff like Shiny Orb certainly did not exist the last time I was doing any sort of series with this. Look at it. Look at it. Kick it and get like, and it blows up. Cool. Okay, well, I remember getting a lot more gold from that last time I was using it, but oh well, I'll take whatever. I like this game a lot. Me too. It's just, it is real brutal. And also, I think a little bit too RNG focused for now. Like, the major gripe I would have with Noita is that I would like more options to be able to, you know, choose a little bit of the actual run you're going to get. Because as it is, like, it's sort of hard to actually craft, and especially, like, craft, you know, the big runs that you need to do all the endgame content that exists right now. So I've talked about before, like, previously when I was doing some of the series, that it's like, what I would... Oh, you can just refresh a page. I have changed it to Noita now, category. Yeah, like, what I would like to see is, like, more shops, more, like, ways to reroll items, not just perks. That sort of stuff, just to really try and make it so that if you have the money, you can, you know, like, if you're playing the game well enough, you really can, like, change the... You can make whatever run work that you want, rather than hoping that you're going to get some sort of way to, say, dig your way back up to the surface, which as of right now doesn't really exist. And a lot of the current content that exists in the game now is sort of reliant on you having that ability. No, I just want to grab a little bit of, just a tad of mana, if you don't mind, for future fun exploits. You know. Oh, maybe that'll happen eventually, but for right now, a lot of the content that they've been adding into the game has been like a lot of late game super stuff. I hope they do come back and really change up like some of the early and mid game, giving you a few more options like that eventually. We'll see. Certainly there's still a lot of areas that have left to be filled out in the map as of just yet. How does this game work? Okay, it's basically a platformer where you're going around trying to go, well, downwards in a... Sure. Where you're trying to go downwards in a big old mountainy mountain. And basically to deal with all of the many horrible monstrosities that you're going to be encountering here, you get... What is this? Moxium. Whatever. You get wands. Wands are some of the most complex things I've seen in any roguelites, if I'm being honest. Because, like, look at the amount of stats and everything that it has. And then each one of the, like, individual spells that you have in the wands also have stats. They have their own spread, cast delay, speeds, everything like that. And it's like, basically what I'm going to do is, in the in-between areas, you can kind of switch out the spells. And I'm going to try and make the most powerful wand that I possibly can. Perhaps even enough that I can start going backwards. Like I said, digging my way up from the depths of the mountain to start exploring the other many secrets that lay on the surface. This is a very secret-focused game. And if you've never seen it before, there's a lot of stuff going on here in the world of Noita. But yeah, I've done an entire series on it before if you want to check that out. It kind of like covers everything that you could possibly see. What is this filled with? Weird fungus. Huh. I don't need the Flumoxium. That's not going to be very useful. But like, it's like, I've done like an entire like start to some of the super end game content. Obviously, since they're still adding stuff, not everything that exists, but it's a pretty good primer if you're looking like for the basics on it. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of, like I said, frogs. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of basic just casual running. I'm gonna try and get to some of the super big content. If I don't make it there, that's okay. That's okay. Because it is fungal shit. Yeah, okay, fine. Can I just eat it directly from the bag? No. I mean, I was going to kind of like save it to maybe, you know, do some fun shenanigans on the surface, but why not? One of the things that they've added into the game since the last time I played it. Just start eating all this fungus, baby, as you do. What do we got? I mean, we got the Noita vomiting a lot, but come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Seema. Well, that doesn't mean anything. That's like a type of traditional alcohol in Finland, which, you know, not really something that I think ever actually appears in the game. Although something might have I was going to say something might have transformed into Seema rather than Seema transforming into something, but no, it's Noida for you, baby. Haha, bad. Shut up. Also, Kazdan, you said that I didn't pronounce your name correctly earlier. How do you pronounce it? Because I was thinking like Karazhan. Noited. That's right, baby. Got the big noit. Hot water. Man, it's a hot one. Unfortunately, I lost the concentrated mana, which is not always the easiest thing to get, but, you know. So, man, it's a hot one. Not only gives me the ability to refer to the hit Santana and Matchbox 20 and Robbie the Bobbert Thomas Matchbox 20 song Smooth. And also, I believe, causes any sort of like ambient water to immediately start evaporating. And you can see like the steam go here. That's also one of the big selling points of the game. It's like I'm talking about like the wands, which I always think is like the major part of the game. But the reality is that like the ground is entirely destructible. There's like actual physics that's happening with the water, the oil, each one of the individual different liquids and everything that you find around here. Leads to a lot of fun stuff in this game. Everything is physically simulated in one way or another. But to be honest, I think the wands are really the real selling point for me when it comes to Noit. Just really like the wacky shenanigans that you can get up to when using them. There's no way that I'm going to be able to get to that cool treasure chest, is there? Unless I kick this over into it. Yeah. Yeah, nah. It's like... come on. Come on. I would rather die than not be able to get all that money. Please. I'll die. I'll die if I don't get that money. I will die if I don't get that money. I'm dying. I'm dying. I don't care. I don't care. If I didn't get like that gigantic gold chunk, it's like, why even live? I'll come back here in another life, in another Noita body. Perhaps one day I'll escape the cycle of reincarnation because or the cycle of commentary where I just talk about the same things in every one of the streams that I've been doing as of late. But not right now. What is Canadian hockey? Well, I mean, it's kind of the only kind of hockey that you're going to find for the most part in the world. But yeah, that's, you know, it's hockey. You know, just destroy that. Whatever. Might not be a hot one anymore, but it is 7 inches from the midday sun with all that lava down there. Yeah, that was like 1,000 gold. I know! Which is a lot at this point in the game. Not a whole lot later in the game, but at this point in the game, that would be such a huge, huge boon. Mm-hmm. That Horta just standing next to a lot of dynamite. Sure, it'll work out quite well for him. This is going to be a great YouTube episode. It already is a great YouTube episode. Especially for the people watching it on YouTube. Say hi to the people on YouTube. Come on, don't be shy. Did you find anything in the last time's run? Yeah, I got a little bit more progress made. Mostly because I dove down into the deepest depths and like found all of the rest of like the spells, some of the secrety spells that I have not really found up until this point. You, for example. But I got too many orbs. You didn't tell me that I can't get more than 10 orbs or, you know, you don't get the New Game Plus. I didn't realize that was a thing. Hi, future me? You're going to also watch this on YouTube? That's dedication. But also, that was a lie. I tricked you. People can't actually see you in YouTube land. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to lie to you like this, but it was for your own good. Now, how do I get up here? Like this. That is pheromone. Useful for a little bit of shenanigans that I would be doing later if I could get anything, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Can I get this bomb? I think this bomb might actually hit it. Yeah, there we go. Good. Oh boy. Just to give it a second before jumping up there and starting on fire as a Noita. The normal, you know, state of a Noita is generally being exploded or on fire. Oh, I did not mean to put a bomb down there. Whoops. Oh, well. It's extra money. You get more money if you accidentally kill. Accidentally. If you, like, ambiently kill enemies as opposed to just directly with a spell. But, you know. Hey, come on. Ah, whatever. Probably because I'm listening while I'm at work mostly. You know what? Not even a bad thing. I do that a lot myself. Because, you know, my job is mostly, like, scanning stuff as of late. That is just not a whole lot of pheromone. Not even enough to, like, scoop up into a flask right now. So I guess I'm going to just leave it. Don't... Noited again. He knew. He knew that there was a big exploding barrel there. That's why I did that. What a jerk. That might be something. Nice slow-moving projectile. Doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, though. Also puts down, like, also causes you to constantly create, like, flammable gas, which can be kind of a problem. That might be enough to scoop up into something. My job is scanning dirt. Speaking of which, I gotta get back to Dirt Rally one of these days. I've still been putting that off so much. I'm so intimidated. I keep saying it, but I'm just incredibly intimidated. Anyway, drink a little bit of that and fill it up with pheromone. See if I can't. Yeah, you know what am I even doing? Why even bother if I'm not gonna go get like the entire... Like, I need more than that to get enemies on my side, baby. Well, I'll be able to get the water back easy enough. There's plenty of places to go get water. Don't even fret about that. Dirt Rally episode was amazing. It was, like, you can see why I would be hesitant to go back to it, though, right? Like, you see why it's like, yeah. By the way, is the sound good for this game? I didn't actually adjust the volume at all. It's not like blowing out your eardrums or whatever when I get to, when I'm going in, when I'm like exploding things. Give me some dirt. No dirt for you. Get out of here. Volume is good. Okay, good. It's an episode about you suffering and kissing some trees. Yeah, but it's like the entire thing with like the whole suggestions is that I'm supposed to, you know, finish the game. Like, that is an explicit part about it. The only one that I didn't do that with was N++, and that was, you know, I specifically asked if I could do that because I knew that game was going to be pretty long. Kind of rough to do a series on, too. Yeah, take that. Shuffle stuff. Is this... How's this going? Do I have any better ones? No better ones here. 75 versus 43. I mean, it's like it's going to have such a hefty cast delay as it is anyway, so that's okay as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Shove that down there. Something's exploding in the background, but that's okay. Yeah. Gigadisc projectile is going to get me killed. I'm not going to do that. Just a bad look for everybody. And give me fast projectiles. Also, always a pretty good choice. Yeah, chain bolts. Chain bolt is a spell that's good enough to get you at least through the second area. I mean, it's certainly the last time that I had a really good run. That was like the main thing I was using for the most part. It smells like soil after rain. I hate this level feeling, but what am I gonna do? It's just annoying to deal with because these things just keep sprouting out of everywhere. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, especially because chain bolt does not really like cleave through. Wow, my dude. Also fireball orbit. All right, well, we'll see how this goes. That's the sort of thing that might end up with me getting killed, but Yep. Mm-hmm. It got through the area well enough, though. Oh, let's see how this works. Hey, Rex. We're just doing a little bit of Noita because it's been a nightmare and a half to try and get Serenade working. Died to automatons twice when cursed. And that was just, there were even more runs than that, but it's the most interesting ones. Jesus. Anyway. What? I wasn't saying anything earlier. What do you mean by that? Wasn't saying anything about anybody. Surprised they didn't just explode immediately. Surprisingly enough, I think like the fireball orbit is fairly safe to use. I've used it on quite a few runs because, you know, it's new stuff in the new update here, or well the beta. But it's just like every time I've used it, it's actually like I've never had any like I don't know if I've ever actually hurt myself with it. So I think it's like it's better than you might think. Good DPS, lights things on fire, letting you get through stuff easy enough. But, you know. Looks like I'm going to have to keep just, like, totally bombing my way through here, though. Still got plenty more bombs, though, as it is, even though I am triple casting this right now. Not the ideal solution, but it's good enough. I mean, look, whatever gets me over to the far left side, that's where the good stuff is, after all. Chain bolt, once again, all you need for these first couple areas. It's going to change soon enough, but yeah, here we go. That's the place. We got to watch out for that guy, though. Ah, why? And come on, at least get like the one more. Let's keep doing pro level dodges here. Okay, and there. Got rid of the twitchy mage. Can hurt me, but thankfully, for whatever reason, the chain bolt does not actually latch on to me like it does other enemies. So I'm alive for now. Teleport mage is going to be a little bit more of a problem. I do not like uncontrolled teleports. That's far scarier. Look, harder enemies to deal with, especially the RoboCop there, which I'm also not a huge fan of. Yeah, that's what it's called. It's called RoboCop. It's the actual name of that enemy. But it's like everybody else should be at least mostly manageable to take care of. Oh, get me out of here. Levitadium, don't care. Not good enough. This is like a lot of teleportadium, which again I do not want to touch if I can avoid it. There's that. And oh yeah, we're gonna do the the fungus stuff again, eh? I know y'all want it. I want it. Like, what am I even saying? It's cool, new mechanics. Yeah, got it. Oh, I got the bomb in there, just flawlessly. Oh, thank you, Yulia. By the way, far left is where the good stuff is at. I agree that political. Okay, come on now. Don't put words in my mouth here. Extra bombs, good for taking care of. Yeah, issues potentially. We'll see. Got him. Oh, come on now. You can't just take that out of context. I am, of course, forgetting what I'm talking about because I'm seeing a lot of polymorphine around here. Oh god, that's the thing that even late game gets you killed, by the way. If you don't know. Oh great. This guy is the worst, the swapper mage. You hit him with a bolt, he might swap places with you. Thankfully chain bolt actually kind of counters him pretty well, but not always. Oh, politics, right. Yeah. Something about like streams and talking about politics. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the chain bolt's damage does drop off pretty quickly. Unless I get some sort of modifier that gives it a lot of extra damage, it's like I'm going to need to switch this out for something else by the time I get into the next area. We'll see, though. Maybe I'll be able to find, like, heavy shot, especially. This is, again, the first time seeing the game. I'm looking for you. Like, the cost of the speed does not affect chain bolt. But plus 44 damage, considering as of right now I'm only doing 25 damage, that would be a very substantial upgrade. Of course, oh, not bad. I always like glowing lines. 35 damage, and also like just in general, a pretty nice and easy to use weapon. One of the weapons that can hurt you if you hit a swapper mage with it, which is scary in this zone, though. It might be why I want to kind of stick with chain bolt, at least for right now. Speed affects chain bolt's range. Whatever. The range is not even a big deal with this whole thing. Like, I would rather have... exploding stuff. I would rather have a lot of extra damage anyway. I don't mind getting up close and personal, baby. I'm gonna see what this is, and then I'm gonna get out of here, but not before eating a whole lot of fungus for fun. You know, for fun reasons. Anyway, I will take that. That's extra critical. Yeah. Did the decent little potential for fungus. Ah, it was right there, wasn't it? It's a decent potential for extra damage here. Criticals are 5 times damage if you get them. Some good stuff. That should be enough. Should be more than enough. Yeah, polymorph. You know, just like take that and throw it somewhere else. Gunpowder. Well, there's a lot of gunpowder in this area. Let's go see what it's happened to turn into. Get out of here, you. 5-minute cooldown on this, though, I've been told. So that's an entire thing by itself. But yeah, let's at least see. Let's at least see what's going on. The Orbit Fireball, I had it. It's awesome. It counts as an accidental death for like the extra money and also blood money. Ooh, that is interesting. Yeah, you can just throw that on like something that's unlikely to kill an enemy, so that something else would kill it, like a bouncing bolt, for example. That would be pretty easy to take out enemies with that. Just looking around for gunpowder to see if it turned into anything wacky. Because there should be, like, literal piles of... No? Okay. So something turned into gunpowder then. Gunpowder didn't turn into anything. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be like acid. Or, well, no. Maybe it'll be like some sort of... It's not like water or something that turned into that, which is good. Maybe it'll be something useful, though, which would be bad. All right. Oh, yeah, light shot modifier, which can reduce the damage to 0, and then you only have the fireball orbit taking care of it. Yeah, that'll be something. But anyway, I think I'm going to stick with probably using... Yeah. Chain Bolt's still pretty good. If I could get, like, the double cast. I don't really know exactly how the double... Or the like, triple cast... Well, let's see what else is going on here first before I go start making any rash decisions with what I'm about to do. Actually, I don't know if blood is the best idea, but yeah, it's all right. Yeah, what if I went like this, comboed that with Chain Bolt, and then went with like the triple cast? Yeah, no, that does not really affect like the weird triple castiness of it. I'll take that. There we go. There we go. I don't know if I really want to mess around with that too much. It's scary. Also, yeah, I got the... Don't forget about like all the criticals that I now have on here. 30% critical for 5 times damage every time that thing's actually manages to hit is a good idea, if you're asking me. Then let's take a look. Oh, that just like shoots totally straight. Oh, it's got a -4 degree spread. And like this already has -20 degree. Huh. Yeah. No, yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot Glowing Lance did have that as a thing. So, like, yeah, this is just triple cast then. This just turned it into triple cast spell. Okay, never mind, that's fine then. Good for me, good for me. Oh, I'll also take at least one of these. That's you know, a good thing to have just by itself. 85 versus... That's a lot less cooldown. That's a lot less recharge time, though, I mean. A little bit less maximum mana, but that shouldn't make too much of a difference. Let me see what the mana actually looks like when I do it. Yeah, that's fine. A little bit of a cast delay, but this should be the one that I want to go with. Good damage. Okay. Now, unfortunately, like I was saying, don't really have like the ability to do some of the wackier stuff in Noita just yet. There's that critical already, 175%, or 175%, 175 damage, which should be what I am looking for. Purifying powder? Ooh, it's a real thing. Man, this is like a thing of legend. I never thought I'd actually see it in the game. But, yeah, that purifies any and every powdery substance that you find. Or, well, liquid that you find. Including stuff like polymorphine, which is pretty good. If you're asking me. Well, anyway, certainly this is looking like a pretty decent run. But like I said, I'm not here just for a decent run. I've done plenty of regular runs of the game. I want to do some of the wacky stuff. I want to do the fun stuff where we do like 30-hour-long runs. Not literally, but kind of literally. Maybe a little bit literally. Does it purify Colombian flour? Potentially, if such a thing existed in the game. It does not. And the extra speed also helping out a lot with Glowing Lance. Because otherwise, the Glowing Lance drops off real quickly, and that's kind of, you know, an entire thing. I just want to get that. There we go. And see Chain Bolt there just being, like, total MVP. Now then, is there any... Yeah, good. Well, a bad hit to take, but I'm actually doing, like, okay for stuff. What happened down here? It's like something started on fire. Can't quite tell what, though. And Lance also goes through areas, so I can snipe some of these guys. Right. Ooh, is that a wand? Is that a broken wand? Get out of here, you. Jesus, you're scaring me. Okay. Possibly, well, it would say transformed. Yeah, no, it would say transformed if it was originally filled with gunpowder that transformed into purifying powder. Because it does at least warn you of that. Polymorphine, whatever, get out of here. I don't need this. You can also, like, spray a little bit on there so you can see. See? Turn right into water. Making it very nice for not dying. What is going on over here? Purifying powder. It's like, again, this thing has been so rare in the past that it's like you almost never think you would even like see it, period. You only ever get flasks of it before, but it's nice to actually see it be like a real thing now. I'm even making like good usage of it, if I do say so myself. Powder vacuum field sounds like something that would get me killed. Just gonna say that right now. I don't know. I like seeing a shop here, but I don't think anything is worth buying for now. What is up with, like, there's so much steam around here. It's strange. Also, I do realize at this point that I totally forgot to switch out something for the digging bolt, which I picked up, so that I could dig through things, which would be very helpful in this sort of area, especially now that I don't really have too much for bombs. What's your favorite candy? I don't know, like a... Oh, I'm suffocating. So we're making steamed clams. At this hour, localized entirely in the Hisi jetpack asshole caverns. Can I get through here? Come on, there's like 1 pixel left that's kind of blocking me. There we are. Come on, no, like there's 1 pixel left. Can I just like eat it? No. Ah! Why? There. Take that, nerdlinger. Come on. Oh, I don't want to use a bomb on that. Whatever, just do it. That wasn't even close enough. Oh. It's literally just right there. Wait, can I make it through here now? Come on, the 1 pixel. Did I get it? Yes. Okay, finally. Thank God. If I had to do that for any amount more time, I would have quit the game and uninstalled it. Oh, God. Where are you guys even coming from? Anyway, versus 1 pixel. Match of the century. My bet's on 1 pixel. Bet's on Particle Man. Oh, well, it worked anyway. Good job blowing up, explosive box. Your summoning was a waste. I'm gonna put you back in the wand. I think I might leave from here. Unless... Yeah, no, with the whole, like, pierce through soft materials from the Glowing Lance working out quite well in my favor here, if I do say so myself. Okay. Beating the tower, but the Nemesis of Pixel. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even just beating the tower. I beat the tower without having just an outright overpowered run, which I think is still a pretty impressive feat considering how rough that place is. Ooh, cooldown reduction. I like that. I like myself. Ooh, more cooldown reduction. Potentially other fun stuff. There's fire immunity, though, which I'm going to be taking right now. Right now. Right now. No question. Okay, anyway. And then, somebody's messing around with teleportadium. Anyway, what else, though? 610, is this a good wand? Double cast. It's not bad. Is this a good wand? Shuffle. What does the second perk do? Oh, the second perk is not a real perk. This is a thing that I got for eating a lot of mushrooms. You know, like you do. Anyway, give me the reduced recharge time, lowers cast delay, lowers recharge time, just a little bit of extra mana, no problem. Spiral Arc is fun. Earthquake Shot is something that I could potentially... Earthquake Shot and Acid Trail are both stuff that I can use to dig through areas. Is it the best idea? That I would not say. But it is, if things are really desperate, could be a thing to do. I don't know if I'm quite that desperate yet. I'm just going to say. In the meantime, I'm not going to re-up these wands. Or, yeah, no, I'm not going to re-up the stuff on those wands. No point in it. Not yet. Oh. But you will use that with Spiral Shot? What do I want to use a Spiral Shot? Fine, I'll let you do it once. It's just, I'm telling you right now. I'm done messing around with that. Anyway. Oh, like, it's just... Like I said... Glowing Lance is good, but Glowing Lance also does definitely have the ability to hurt you. Oh, Acid Trail with Spiral Shot. No! Like... and again, it's like Glowing Lance just by itself can hurt me. Acid even more so. That's a bad idea. Still haven't found out what transformed into gunpowder just yet. Maybe it's something that we'll just like never see in the game. Almost got me, but didn't. Even good damage against the machines, which are usually so armored that it's hard to properly, that it's hard to like kill them with just a normal projectile spell. I totally forgot to again use the digging bolt on something. That's so it's so important to be able to get through the areas here, and I keep not doing it. Digging bolts ain't gonna get you through the brickwork, but it's gonna get you through most other things. It's gonna at least like get me through snow and ice and whatnot. God, I'm so glad that I got fire immunity. That's just the most obnoxious thing when you don't have it. Because the Noita's natural state, like I said, is being on fire. Otherwise. Or exploding. And that really does prevent a lot of damage. Well, as long as nobody's going to explode me around here, I'm okay. Yep. Watch out, because that lighting fixture is causing an awful lot of electricity around here, which is bad. It's a lot of damage for me to take. Yep. Yep. God, I love this combo. This is working out pretty well. It's, again, gonna fall off quickly, as it always does. You need, like, way better wands than this to, you know, even complete the game. But for right now, it's doing good. Ah, no! Don't... I told you that it was bad to be electrified by light fixtures. Doc's pro tips for life. Oh, well, there's that. But hey, that also means that there's a shop over here, too. Oh, proper earthquake. Ooh, fun. Well, that's something to consider. Auto aim, also good, too. Like... Fire plus melee is great. I mean, I would need, like, explosion resistance, because every single one of the machine weapons explodes. So if you're going to, like, melee them, it ain't the best. Besides, I don't necessarily need to go full-on melee yet. Maybe at some point in time, but for right now, I'm actually, like this wand is working out goodly. Ow. That's okay, though. Yep. As you can see, like, the critical and everything. I mean, a good critical is It's good to find. What I want to do, though, is I'm looking to get that broken wand fixed. You do that in here. Hey, who's shooting at me? I hate the sniper Hisi, but they're here. They're making it clear that they're not going to go away anytime soon. Good miss. Come on now. Need that money. Need the money, man. Oh, is that another wand? Ooh, very nice. Well, getting a good combo of items. There's the teleport guy. Teleporting Hisi right into my face. Didn't work, though. In fact, it actually probably was worse than just doing nothing. Anyway. Okay. No, not me versus Pixels right now. We're not going into this yet. Like, give me at least a little bit of time before we have another pixel-based adventure. If I just took the... watch out. Don't want to get that reflected into me. If I just took the damn thing... Oh, great. Oh, no. It's another me versus Pixels because I need to get to that anvil. I need that anvil. You don't understand, chat. I need the anvil. Wait. No. Yes? No. Ideas are coming into my head. Yes. Yes, this is why I have this. Because magic naturally opposed to technology. And that means that I can just... It's gone. It's gone. Well, I'm going to be here a little bit. Now it's time for me versus Pixels yet again. But yeah, it does... Like, concentrated mana does destroy the stuff. Go for that other box above me. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just going to do it like this. Like, I would need to, like... do basically the same thing anyway. Need that anvil. Chat, I don't think you understand how important it is for me to start learning the basics of metallurgy. I need it. Yeah? Okay, there we go. What do you got, baby? Spells the power. I mean, it's also a good wand, too. So, take that. I'm going to go back and go find that other broken up wand. Okay, metallurgy is an important skill. Yeah, I mean, it's like, how else do you expect to, like, be able to forge your swords and other assorted sundries? You need them. There's just another one right here. Hisi don't even know what they got in the base. Magic anvils that can repair magical objects. What do you got, baby? Deercoy and Bloodlust. Well, I mean, to be honest, I already had, like, these projectiles already hurt me. Also Deercoy. I mean, yeah, you know. Oh, wait, no. Take the wand. I shouldn't be blowing this up with Deercoys. Exploding decoys, but, you know. Let's... In the meantime, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff when I get to the next area and can switch out my spells. It's the sort of thing that I was thinking about, too. Well, what do we got here, too? Flamethrower? Oh, hey. Neuron activation. Hey, are you ready to make crazy money? Here we go. How many times is it gonna take? Well, at least it should have flamethrower. I'm immune to fire. Don't worry. See, that was a trick. You were supposed to be freaked out thinking that I lit myself on fire, but I actually knew the entire time that I have fire immunity. Oh no, that's not good. Because that happens. See, I planned that for tension. Because otherwise, you know, it's getting a little bit boring in this run right now. It's been going so smoothly otherwise. Gotta up the tension. Just a little bit. There we are. Content, exactly, in all caps. That's what we in the Biz Nasty call primo super content. Oh, all right. Yeah, I think Noita's soundtrack is kind of underrated. It is some weird, funky tracks, but I think they're all pretty good. Take you out. Take the Sniper Hisi out, no problem. Watch out for that electricity, lest it kills me. I mean, I'm doing, like, all things considered, for being the Hisi base, I'm doing okay on health. Come on, just light it on fire. That should explode. So I'm going to keep exploring around and see what I can't find. I mean, I've already seen, like, the big hourglass, but the thing I want to do with that big hourglass is... I want to go grab that, but I also don't want to die. Because there's explosions that are imminent. But with, you know, the stuff. Okay. Bloodlust is going to be pretty sweet to get on here. Because, like I said, projectiles already hurt me. These projectiles currently have a anti-Noita sort of bent to them. Well, maybe not Chain Bolt, but Chain Bolt, on the other hand, is, like, as we saw with the Twitchy Mage, doesn't actually hit you anyway. Where's the hockey talk? Well, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to hockey talk about? Call me the hockey talk, man. I was close to getting exploded. I'm okay. And God, I love fire immunity. It's so very good. But anyway. Hockey talkie. Oh, I actually did manage to shoot through the... Huh. Normally I wouldn't actually expect to be able to shoot through metal, but I guess, you know, given how well I've been taking out some of the machine enemies, I guess it's not that surprising. Yeah, might as well just snipe. Might as well just wall hack these guys right now. No problem. That said, I'm not going to be able to dig through there because, again, I didn't even consider that digging might be a good option to have for stuff, and didn't do it. Right? Last time I even like referenced hockey was back in Toronto in Brainlord. I don't even know what to say. I don't know anything about hockey. Not enough to do hockey talkie, certainly. Okay, what do we got for warnings? Because I'm looking forward to whatever fun, wacky things that might show up here. Oh, it's a lightning bolt. That's a frightening thing by itself. I almost want to just I almost want to take that one, just make sure that nothing else can get it. But, you know, that's like, you know, it's. I also don't want to put myself at risk by taking it. Talking about a weapon that hurts you more than it hurts enemies. Still one of the most powerful in the game, certainly, and just like by itself, but you need to have the right immunities to make it work. God, I love having fire immunity, by the way. I do want to make that absolutely clear once again, because it is such an important... Ow! Oh, starting to get to the point where there's like a lot of enemies here. Yeah. Oh, fun. Ooh, well, there is ground to sand. I do want it. Okay. Ah. Nope. I gotta watch out to not die here. Man, there are so many Hisi coming in. I'm making it happen, though. I'm making this work for me. Yeah. Oof. There's a Sniper Hisi. That was kind of close. There were a lot of enemies there, but hey, I managed to get out. I got like ground to sand, which that like turns all ground to sand. It's a pretty comprehensive sort of spell, and hence I would very much like to try and, if I get like infinite cast or like one of the other wacky modifiers that you can get in the game, it's like that would be something that would give me all the digging that I need for time immemorial. That said, I'm starting to like legitimately worry about my health situation, so I'm gonna start moseying on down to the next area, lest problems occur, as problems tend to in the world of Noita. Please stop that. Certainly having all-seeing eye is making this a little bit easier too, and I can literally see everything that's going on around me. Okay. How'd you go? Ah. Whew. Be immune to your own spells perk, be too overpowered? No, I wouldn't say so at all. In fact, I would say that's probably something that I wouldn't take. Look at that spell right there. Unless explosion immunity is coming up here, I'm not taking it. Nuke Orbit. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take extra crits. Yes, get it? I mean... I'll have it. I'll have it in the you know, I'll have it hanging around here in case I want to, but I'll be real with you here. I don't think that's gonna happen. In the meantime, though, no reason not to just go throw everything in here and accidentally throw one of the spells out that I need. Yeah, triple scatter spell. Yeah, this should be a good combination. Quite powerful. I can also go grab this too, for even more fun. It's not a good spell. Get rid of this. I don't need it anymore. Circle of Unstable Metamorphosis. When I start digging through things, I think is going to reduced recharge time as a modifier. Why do you always put it at the end? Fine then. There. If you gotta be so particular about it. All right. Also, like Circle of Acid, speaking of things that are just like gonna totally destroy me if I actually legitimately try to use them. What else are we doing here, though? Is there anything good that I can put the digging into? Yeah, probably. And this is apparently like just overall a better wand, but it does have less slots in it. I don't know, man. Like, I guess I don't really need 2 recharge timers. Yeah. This should be better by itself. 2 broken wands here. I can also just, you know, do this too, potentially. Yeah, there we go. This will work well for digging through stuff. All right. Let's dump these wands off here, as they're not going to be very useful, and go have a lot of fun. I'm looking to have a lot of fun, everybody. Let's go. Wow, well, that took out a Luki in one hit. That's cool. I mean, I should be able to, like, actually kill a lot of enemies pretty trivially with this. Sure, the spells might be dangerous to me, but they're also incredibly dangerous to my enemies, so what does it matter? I mean, that's the people I'm concerned about actually killing, though. All right. Yeah, 3 shots to take out one of those annoying lance guys. That's good, because usually it takes a lot more if you don't have, like, explosion damage. Is that ambrosia potion? Oh, well, don't mind if I do. All right, we're starting to, like, see a... Ooh. Also very fun by itself. All right, well, we're starting to see, like, a run very slowly but surely coalesce into a real thing. I'm starting to like get the feeling that we're almost there. Almost there. Give me that. Give me teleport wand. Okay, yeah, I think we're basically there. Just don't get frozen by that guy. Then let's start just like moving away from that entire area, just real quick, you know, for reasons, for obvious reasons. It's okay. I don't like that guy has a wand, but yeah, no, don't explode that. Those things explode. Okay. Ow. Oh no, it's really starting to chug, baby. Ooh, damage plus. I want to keep like this for the extra chance. go. You know what? I'm just gonna go. I don't like the look of any of this right now. Also, like I said, it's really starting to chug. And to be honest, I don't actually need that right now, really. What else? Short range homing. I like it. I don't hate it. Glowing lance I'm probably not going to end up using. Circle of stillness I'll just set over here. Bubbly bounce. Fun, but not really all that useful. Don't call me Shirley. I'll call you whatever I want. Always cast spiral shot. Piercing shot. That's fun. Scary. Ooh, reduce mana. That's like, we're like just 99%. Oh my. Hey, everybody. Well, I would like slime blood, but I think I know what I probably want to end up taking. Yes. Yes, I do. Get a lot more slots in this, though. I was going to switch that out for triple cast, as it were. All right. So, there's that. Then I also got the Shand. Always cast what? Spiral shot. This one is also... Oh, it is... what is that always cast? That's a good question. Explosion of thunder and electric explosion. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Maybe we're not gonna take this wand after all. You know what? I lied. Explosion of thunder, eh? Anyway, it'll kill you as soon as you fire it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, boy, would it. Boy, howdy, would it ever. Anyway, so we are not gonna do that. Oh, it's actually like using too much mana now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'm trying to figure out like how do I want to? What do I want to do to end up approaching this next area? No. Yeah. No. Although no. But no. Put spiral on the drill. Actually, that's a good question. How does spiral work on the drill? I haven't even thought about that. Could be. I mean, probably pretty good for digging. How am I going to approach this? Like, I'm just even trying to consider, like, what to do. It's too bad that this wand is, like, yeah, it has kind of a deadly, incredibly deadly consequence for doing stuff, because it's like I do very much like the let's just get going here. Hey baby, it's a Sadakivi. I'm taking it. Also don't really need this for right now. Might end up taking it later, but I'll just throw the purifying powder out for right now. Let's just go end up using like okay, I think I'm just gonna end up using it right now. Can I just shoot this forever? I basically can just shoot this forever. Y'all ready to use the Sadakivi? I think I'm ready to use the Sadakivi. What is this thing? No, actually, I don't know. I thought... Right. How do I use it? I don't know actually how to use it. Oh, kick it. Feel like you should move. Indeed. All right. All right, baby. We going. Yep, we going. The big brain play was... Ooh, I see that. The big brain play, of course, was to put that on all of the shop items so that now I can get them for free. Good old Sadakivi. That's a fun item. Introduced in the new beta right now. Yes, it is a big hole. Just say that. Hey, no, wait, I want that. Come back here. Yep, there it is. There it is. Ah! Got it. All right. Let's keep going, baby. I'm ready for this. I can totally do it, by the way. Oh. Now this is a hole worthy of me. Yeah, sure. Oh, nice. All right. Just gotta make sure that I keep up the levitation. What's this? Hey, nice. I would take that. Well, I would take it. I mean, you know, if I had any ability to like go through a place where I can like switch out some of the stuff. Oh man, oh man. Doc, I love your giant hole. I love it too. I'm a big fan. Kick it. Might as well kick it. There go the spells. Ah, and here we are, back up at the surface, baby. That's a fun perk to get. Obviously only a one-time use, but do you need it more than one time? I mean, what sort of conceivable like reason would you ever need this more than once? Spiral shot is very weird digging, it seems. Give me that. Now, I still. Oh, you know, I forgot that it's like I do actually have to go back down to the end there because I forgot that I do need to have like digging. Damn it. Oh well, at least for right now, I should be able to go explore around up on the surface and do that whole thing just by itself. I can at least get a few of the orbs if I'm going to be going for the super ending. So that'll work out fine for me. Now then. Why are you here? Wouldn't it be better to just use the thing on the lowest floor after getting all the perks you can? I don't know, man. I think that I would rather just get out of here ASAP instead. Yeah, I should just go kill everything that I possibly can. It'll only take forever. Oh, what to do? What to do? Because, like, yeah, I do have a black hole, and I do also have a lot of. I guess we're gonna just like go back and have fun black hole shenanigans. Hey, who's ready to go do some tedious, incredibly tedious going back and forth between the bottom layer and the top, so that I can just go use the black hole over and over and over. Well, I mean, it's probably not gonna be too bad, right? Right? I think I can make it work easy enough. I do also have one more health refill coming up here. What does black hole do? Eats through pretty much all matter that you shoot it through. And that is exactly what I'm going to use it for. Fortunately, I wasn't really able to do too much in terms of not leaving areas open for me to be able to, you know, actually change out some of the wands, but stop that. Get out of here, you guys. Ow. Anyway, I do still need to apparently, like, kill every single enemy that's here as it is, though. All right. Come on. I'll just use the digging. By the way, the spiral shot for digging is not working as well as I was hoping it would. There we are. Take you out real quick. Take this out real quick. Come on now. Gotta get all the way back down to the entrance to the vault, after all. And then, like, apparently kill like a ton of enemies that have decided to take the hole down with me. Will you cut that out? Ugh. All these things are the worst. Anyway, Yeah. All-seeing I-10. No. No. There is one that I want to get, and it's the is there not fall damage? There's not fall damage. No fall damage. You don't need fall damage to where it goes. Oh my god! Just the amount of enemies that are able to still attack me. I want to get torched. That's what I want. Well, I should be able to get down to the bottom easy enough. It is, like, still extremely annoying to do so. There's the, there's that guy. What am I doing here? Well, taking off that. That's not working out at all. And then basically, oh, great. No worry, he's not going to be able to do anything underwater. In fact, he can suffocate, which is a fun thing just by itself. But here we are. Cool. All right, now. Torch, please. Well, first off, let's, like, just... Okay, I'm going to start, like, switching out some of this stuff here. Oh, yeah, Circle of Transmutation was also what I was going to have to deal with that guy in the first place, and then didn't. So, you know. Here we are. Do that. Maybe switch out that instead, because I think just basic damage is probably a little bit more useful than... Actually, I don't know. Like, I'm sure this is probably, like, X... whatever. I'll figure out something later. As it is, though, don't really need any more glowing lances. None of that, none of that, none of that, none of this. Instead, we're going to go throw on this. And then we're going to go have a lot of fun, chat. I hope you're all ready for this. Are you all ready for this? This is gonna suck. First off, though, some pretty handy like, take out these guys first. Just want to go get Torch. I mean, I have immunity to fire, so it's not even gonna be a big deal. Not Rain Cloud. Torch, here we go. And then, back down in here again, one more time. Just, you know, for some good old-fashioned, good old fun. Put this onto you. Yeah. Yeah, it should be fine. And we're gonna go, all the way back up to the surface again. Noita kinda does drag if you're really trying to do some of the wacky stuff. Ready for this? Anyway, man, oh man. I feel like I should, maybe, like, this would be the sort of thing to cut out of the VOD, but whatever. This is like, you know, emergency, break glass if no dead cells content sort of stuff in the first place. So I don't think I feel too bad about that. Ready for this? I would just play Jock Gems right now, you know, if it wasn't for DMCA, of course. As you know. As I'm sure you all are well aware. Oh, my God. Oh, I hate this so much. Why am I here? Just to suffer? Okay, well, anyway. Let's at least go get the stuff. And what stuff? I'm talking about, of course, the stuff over here. Anyway, yeah, I do actually have digging now. I can just, like, kind of go through the background, as it were. Sort of. Nah, it ain't exactly digging blast. I'll say that right now. For sure. But it should be enough to at least get me through the area for now. Look, Chain Bolt and everything is going to be able to cleave through any of the first level enemies, no problem at all. So I don't even know why they're trying to fight me. Such a thing is so pointless that they should be embarrassed for even attempting it. Yeah, anything that doesn't get taken out by glowing glance is going to be instantly taken out by everything else that's going on here. Bam. And there we go, baby. There it is. Time to just suck my... I guess I didn't actually need torch, as it turns out, after all. Whoops. Well, I mean, we didn't go down there only for torch, after all. We also went down there for black hole, which is going to be a little bit more useful. Yeah, I have the whole thing. All-seeing eye, which works well for me. Because otherwise this cave is super dark, unless you got, like, a torch here. But I do have, you know, ways of getting around that, so it doesn't even matter. You take that back. Torch is the best spell in the game. I'll take nothing back. I'll take you back to the grave. You vampire? Whatever. Perks? That perk works in the dark cave? I guess. Like, the thing is, the spell version of All-Seeing Eye, you saw me, like, throw that up to the ground before because it was so worthless. But, well, especially now that I have, like, the actual perk. This one, you know, the but not everywhere means this cave, basically. Man, here's where having, like, a Kioskevi would be really important. But I don't think that's going to be happening. Unless I can maybe find one. I don't know. Some chili eggs. I am not entirely sure what happened myself. Hey, Bloodlust was working out just fine up until it didn't. Well, anyway, I guess that's the end of the stream, everybody. Like, I don't even... it must have been Chain Bolt. The explosion. The explosion hit me. Yeah, I think what happened was the explosion from the Chain Bolt exploded next to me. It's a very tiny explosion, but it's enough to kill you. And it does, like, you know, again, like 200 damage for... I didn't see an explosion. It's very tiny from the Chain Bolt. And since the enemy was directly next to me, it exploded on it and killed me. Yep, that's what happened. Raid a Nancy Drew streamer? No. Here, who do you want to raid right now? We can do raids. If he knocked you forward, Lance Rex you too. He definitely didn't knock me forward, because it's just like he would have knocked me backwards, if anything. That wouldn't make any sense why. You know, I apparently gathered all the knowledge as an achievement here. That's a new achievement, and I have it now. It looks like it's all the orbs, I suppose. All right, well. Slash raid, okay. They added more achievements to Steam. Yeah, quite a few more, in fact, it looks like. We'll see what else is going on. And then in the meantime, we'll go send you to whoever that is. Don't be totally terrible. You can, even if you're just not, even if you're just a little terrible, that's fine. Just don't be entirely terrible.